home opener, especially last year when there were no fans.
No fans at all. This is the first time that these Chippewas are in front of fans for the first time in 2 years. It is electric out here right now.
And there is no return after the CMU kickoff. Martin's going to run on the ground. They're going to get a first down. No, not quite. Right to the line, right to that first down marker position. Khalil Pimpleton is the return back, and man, is he a destructive force, and we got a really bad punt. I don't know if that was tipped or not, but Central Michigan's going to start with the football, and Robert Morris's side of the field, so a special teams impact play early is 32-yard line. Sermon's going to fake and go the other way, throwing and complete far side. And a first down get for the Chippewas. Hook up with Dallas Dixon. On the ground, wide open in the middle, big push. And did they get enough? Boy, he's right there at the first down marker. Again, Lou Nichols, freshman from Cass Tech, EMU. Sermon, little short throw underneath. That's complete, that's a first down. And the hookup with Darius Bracey out of the backfield. Nichols up in the air. Did he get in? One official, two officials not signaling. So that means he didn't get in. Shagog was the one who got the big hit. Didn't get it. There's the run. There's the touchdown. Lou Nichols off the edge for CMU. Big challenge. Point after. Bounces right through the uprights. Timeout here is Setfield with George Martin. Martin's going to throw and roll out. And it is caught, and it is complete right in front of the Central Michigan bench. Wow, great hookup for Bryce Bevins. For this week, and going back to last week's canceled game, Martin throws short. Oh, big hit. Right after the catch. There is no room to go. Man, I'll tell you what. Pretty close. You paused. That means it's close. Second down and 10. Little jitterbug move, and big run here. Central Michigan exploding off that run. And again, Darius Bracey. This is Bracey in the middle for a first down and then some. Two tacklers. First and 10 at the 35. Little Wildcat. Oh, they got a big run here. On his feet, getting a whole bunch, is number 88, Khalil Pimpleton. Inside to the 10. Number 88. Sermon throwing in the middle and almost breaking out of an ankle tackle is Ja'Cory Sullivan. I don't think he got the first down, but he's awfully close. Bracey in the middle. He is tackled from behind. Boy, it's close. I'm not sure about that. Robert Morris thinks they made the stop. And they did.
How about that?
They'll keep it on the ground and try and run it inside, but there is no room at all there.
Stuffed on that one.
Yeah, not big plays, but you got to kind of be happy with what they're doing so far, right?
Yeah, they definitely have to be excited about it. Don't speak too soon.
Well, again, they've been able, that's to Remy Simmons on the catch. 3rd and 3. On the run, trying to get the edge, and Robert Morris is going to stuff Lou Nichols and keep him out of the first down marker. Oh, good pressure. Oh, he shakes off the would-be tackler. Now he's going to improvise and dive ahead for the first down. Jacob Sermon, he's not a runner. But Bailey again in the middle. Powers stays up. Steps out of a tackle inside the 10 to about the 7. Play fake, end zone, wide open, touchdown. CMU hooks up Hunter Buskowski. Wide open to the tight end.
Easy pitch and catch here. They practice this all day long. Fullback, tight ends. Those are guys that are quarterbacks' best friends out there, right?
PAT makes it a 14-0 Central Michigan lead.
They're making it work.
3rd down and 6. Martin's going to throw. He's got time. It's thrown a little bit behind and incomplete. Central Michigan able to break it up. That was Sam English, the tight end. 1st and 10 for the Chips. They'll stay on the ground. How about a bounce outside run by Lou Nichols? 1st down and a little bit more for CMU. 3rd down and 6. Sermon, quick toss, wide open. 1st down, get and then some for Central's Ja'Cory Sullivan. Touchdown, CMU.
You gotta love it. Give me that yak. Oh man, this is a quick hitch route. Turn to the outside, right? Get linebackers discombobulated. I'm walking in the end zone.
That started badly for Robert Morris.
Sullivan broke big on that one to make a big play for his team. He did great last week. He's improving, and he just keeps playing the
Jordan Johnson there. 3rd and 16. Martin will hand off. They get some room in the middle, but not really enough to threaten and get a 1st down for sure. That's Johnson on the carry, but backs Daniel Richardson is under center for Sermon. Now they'll throw. Oh man, wide open in the middle. How do they break this? Ramey Simmons gets a whole bunch of yardage back, and they get almost to midfield. Well, a different look.
I am fired up over here. You should have saw the dance I just did. Look at him right down the middle of the scene, breaking tackles, getting loose, and stepped in and threw a touchdown on his 1st pass completion.
Play fake, pressure coming. Now a little toss in the middle, wide open. Grabbed by Dallas Dixon. He is going to stay up and finally taken out almost at the 10-yard line. So the Colonials set up on defense. Richardson, pressure coming, he'll unload, and in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas Dixon.
Right in the bread basket. Right up, and it fell right into his hands. Dixon with a great play. Way to get open and a great snag. Way to finish the play.
Late flag, maybe a celebration infraction by CMU.
Yeah. No, he isn't too mad. You can't be mad at a touchdown, right?
Not too much. Point after is good. Environments. That's George Martin. He'll roll out. Big pressure. And throw out of bounds. Incomplete. And 10 from the 32. Play fake, little toss in the middle, wide open. Oh, and he couldn't spin out of it, but a good catch to Marion Lukes. Sermon, he's going to call it himself. Good slide, and a flag. That's a close one, but that's probably going to be a targeting call. Boyd on the stop.
Dead ball, personal foul, late hit, defense number 23, 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
Sermon using his legs again here. Doesn't like what he sees. Tuck it. Be safe.
Sermon on the move and trying to use some footwork and staying up. That was a good run. Crafty inside the 10 to about the 9. Sermon wide open, end zone, touchdown CMU. No problem. Dallas Dixon, another touchdown reception for CMU. At all.
Threw his hands up before the ball even came down.
He knew that was 6 the minute the ball left his hand. It's been an uphill battle for George Martin and company all day. They'll run and get a big hole here.
All right.
Wow, look at this explosion run. A little misdirection as they come off the edge, and that's Jaylen Brown again. Trying to ignite things here in this third quarter. There's a good run. Maybe not enough for a first down. Still on the ground, and they get the first down. Kept Robert Morris at bay. On the edge, here comes number 88, Pimpleton. Boy, when he gets revved up and charging to that sideline, watch out.
Game, you can see it out here today.
5'8", 175, so he is not an overwhelming specimen by any means. There's a good carry by Miles Bailey. Almost shook off a tackle and would have really exploded that run late in the second quarter. Sermon under pressure, and down he goes. Well, there's the play that Robert Morris has been waiting for pretty much the entire game. Martin with some pressure, throwing a crossing route in the middle, and that is not going to be enough for a Robert Morris first down. On the ground, Lou Nichols exploding in the middle and bumped into his own guy, fell ahead, but a big chunk of play for CMU. Second and short for CMU, still on the ground, hole in the middle. Boy, repeat, Lou Nichols again. To 2 for Robert Morris. And here comes Pimpleton on the end, and he gets around, and touchdown!
Just like they drew it up.
20 yards for Khalil Pimpleton.
Talking about a story on his competitiveness. Kevin Barbray has a son. And earlier this year, he mentioned that they were playing Madden.
He asked him too, you know, the officials did not really do a lot of favors for Central Michigan last week, and when we addressed that with Jim McElwain, he was deciding against talking about that. Now we've got a turnover on the kickoff, and Central Michigan adding insult to injury now as they have the football back. Play of our third quarter is coming here. On third and short, Richardson. He'll try to run inside and he'll get tackled, but we've got a flag in the backfield. Tom Stapleton, our official referee today.
Offense, number 68. That penalty is declined. Brings up fourth down.
So it's about a 46-yard kick. And it is on the way from Marshall Meter, and it is good. They stay on the ground. That's Quamir Jenkins on the carry.
Number 38, Quamir Jenkins on the carry.
He'll play fake on first down, throw on the run, and caught. I think that's a catch. Did he get that foot down? He did. That was tremendous. And they'll toss. And this is Bailey who springs free and falls ahead for big yardage for CMU. Remember, he told us during the week that all he wants to do in the fourth quarter is run. Here's another run, another big one, and Javion Stepney, breaks another big one. Down to the 18, and here we go again. Wow, look at that run. They're gonna just load up Stepney and let him go crazy. Getting in the end zone for sure. And And Stebny again is going to try and reverse field, but there's too many white jerseys there.
Number 26.
And this one is no good.
Surprising right there.
Well, that's...
We'll see what happens at LSU.
Quarterback change for the Colonials. They'll run, though, with Jalen Brown. Another turnover. Central Michigan thinks they got it, but the officials say he's down. Little misdirection run there, and they bring it back in the middle. And Quamir Jenkins, who was kind of forced into a significant role, says the rat poison when you start, kind of believing in all that you do. And here's Stebny again. Boy, he is not an easy guy to bring down. There's a late flag near the tackle. Pass complete near side. Very conservative. And that's Stefelski. By not publicly dissing the SEC refs that were not on their game last week. There's a pass and a completion as West Central Michigan continues to try to start deviating from it. Well,
that's when bad things can happen.
Bad things can happen too. So it's hard to say what's right or wrong for Bernard Clark. And all right, Bailey Smith was the guy who led the team on the field for the game today, and he led the CMU team out carrying the American flag. He was a Ranger in the U.S. Army before he came to CMU this summer, so that puts a nice end of story on this game as we honor everybody who's made sacrifices for our armed forces, and that's going to put a wrap on this game. And Central Michigan is going to protect home field with a 45-0 win over Robert Morris and the Colonials.